Okay, so we're gonna start a new CAD file. In order to import the lat long, we're gonna start from our seed file here. This is the survey seed file. The CAD file is opened, and right here we're gonna look at our Excel file that has the soil borings. I'm gonna open it, and in order for us to process the soil borings, we're gonna save the file as a CSV file, because it's the one we can add. We can make sure that we have the right comma delimited file that Civil3D requires. So right here you see that we have the soil borings at the lat longs for them. I'm gonna save the file in our project folder here as a CSV. Leave it the same name, click save. You want to keep? Yes, and done. So now we can focus on Civil3D, and we're gonna open the file here to edit with Notepad. The first thing we have to do in here is pretty much get rid of the data that we don't need. So the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of the N. We're gonna do a search and replace for the letter N, and we replace with nothing. So pretty much just click replace. Now the other stuff we're gonna get rid of here, it's for the W, and also we're gonna make it enough so it works for the longitudinal the right way. So right here it'll be the W9. I'm gonna replace it with a comma, W comma. I'm gonna put it -9. The minus is necessary because the longitudinal it's imported negative, because we are west, so the longitude is defined with a negative. So the other stuff we replaced here, it's any empty spaces with a dash, because we're going to use a dashed import format. So everything is done in here. I'm going to Civil3D, and the first thing we have to do in Civil3D is to define the coordinate system for the import. The coordinate system for the import here, it's stay plane, but it's south central zone. So we're in the list here and define it as south central zone. For the Austin area, it's in central zone. But this project, it's in south central zone, so we define it as needed. The second one we're gonna look here is the point file format. Those are the settings we define, how a point file it's parsed. And right here we're going to focus on the ones that we already defined. One of them is an @ and the other one is a pound format, and you're going to see one of them is a dashed and the other one is a decimal degrees. The dashed one is the one that we're going to use for this process. You're going to see that one of them, it has a pound. This is the one used when you have a point number in front, rather, and the other one it's used for the name. So we're gonna look at the one with the name. Again, if you look on the top here, top valve, there's a check mark for LL84. You have to make sure that it's set that way, because the lat longs were set in LL84, and that's the coordinate system it's imported from. And you're gonna see that one applied in this process. So now we're ready to import. So I'm gonna click on points, point creation tools. We're gonna go to import points files, and I'm going to click on add, find your CSV file, click open, and there you go, it found the right parsing file. We're going to add the points to a point group right in here. Okay, so that's done. Click OK, and the points are imported. We're going to zoom extend. We're not going to see anything because our points are very far apart, but we can select the points by the point group. So right here we're going to select the points, and we're going to change the property for the points to show as soil borings, our block for soil borings, or our stuff for soil borings. Now we select them. We're going to zoom in one of the points. This is point number 8. There you go. Now the other thing we can do right in here, select all the points, and you can put them in the right level. So we're going to select the points and change the level for the points to the right level. Okay, now this was the first way to import points. We're going to focus on the second way to import points by using one of the tools available in Civil3D. So we're going to focus on the point number 10. We're going to let's look at the point number 10. You're going to see on the top is the name for the point number 10. So side by side, we're going to look at Civil3D now and Excel, because the other way is by typing manually using the tool found in the geolocation tab. So I'm going to open the Excel spreadsheet. Side by side, I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to focus on point number 10 right there. Okay, so how we're going to do it, we're going to go to the geolocation tab right there and mark position lat long, and we're going to start typing. By typing, you know, if you have a degree, minutes, seconds, so you type the degree and then a D, the minutes, and a minute symbol, and the seconds. Now for the longitude, it's a minus, as I mentioned, and type the data which you can see right there. So once we're done, click enter. A symbol is placed and we can type in a number right there. So that's the other way you can import points, only that is done manually one by one, versus the other one you can do lots of points.